Hello, ladies and Metal and welcome to the Centurion 1 review. Still potato PC, still potato graphics. I have some issues with PayPal at the moment, so the things are probably gonna get a bit longer than I thought it will, but it should be alright. It should be here probably. If not before Christmas, then right after. Hopefully. But yeah, I have some issues with PayPal. Hopefully I can resolve them quickly. And yeah, the Centurion 1 though, the best tier 8 medium tank by far. There's no question about it. Gets epic turret armor, acceleration is good, gun is great, the turret armor is awesome. The only issue with this tank is the top speed is pretty slow. And well, no, there's like three issues. It's big, it's not the top speed is not very good, and the hull armor is really bad. So those are the three issues it has, but those are really minor compared to what advantages this tank has. So good acceleration, good traverse, great gun, great turret armor, the best turret armor, probably the best on any tier 8 mediums. Maybe the Type 59 could stand close to it, but this is fucking awesome. This tank is really good. Let's start with the mobility though. The top speed is around 40, which is not great, 45 or something like that. But it's just pretty slow for a medium tank. But the engine on this paybe is really good, so it gets to the top speed really quickly, and you can expect to go 45 almost anywhere and all the time. The hull is made out of cheese. Everything that shoots it bends it. Like tier 5 scouts will pen you in the hull all the time. So this tank doesn't have any hull armor whatsoever. So don't count on hull to save you at any point. It won't. It won't. The turret, from the other hand, is really good. This gun mantlet can soak up tier 9, tier 10 gunshots. It's kind of silly, and the armor around the turret is much better than the armor around the Pershing's gun mantlet. It's so much better. Like the armor besides the gun mantlet can bounce tier 8s, tier 9s, even tier 9s, yeah, easily. Well, not easily, but it can do it. It happens more often than not. And that's a big difference between this and a Pershing. This feels like, well, basically this is the Caravan's turret, so it's almost as good. It sort of feels like a T-32 turret. It's not that good, but it feels pretty damn solid. I mean, this turret can eat a lot of shots, and really this tank is as good as your hull down position. So how to play it? Of course, stay hull down all day, every day, and just shoot your enemies. This thing has pretty good DPM, better than the one on the Pershing as well. Accuracy is much better. The penetration is much better. So yeah, this tank, I think it beats Pershing in every way possible apart from top speed, and that's kind of silly if you compare these tanks. They're like, this is just a better version of a Pershing, so why would anybody bother to drive a Pershing these days? The view range is really good as well. 400, so equipment coated optics, gun rammer, and vert stab just to get you the extra view range, the extra accuracy, and the extra DPM is always nice in any tank. For crew skills, 6 sense, repairs, usual stuff, recon, smooth ride, snapshot, situational awareness, the regular stuff really. The gun depression is really good as well, which makes it a really good hull down tank. You can really pick your battles and just sit hull down and don't take any damage at all. This tank is really good at that, and yeah, I haven't taken any damage. I haven't done much either, but I haven't taken any damage, and that's what's important. Keeping yourself on full health alive is really good, especially if you can deal some damage. Doesn't have to be a lot, but if you can deal some damage and keep yourself on full health, that's always a good thing to happen to you. The gun aims fast, the gun is accurate. The reload is around 6.9 seconds. I guess you can get like the 6.6 or something like that with bars and arms and ventilation. But the reload is better than on the Pershing, so the DPM is alright. It's not perfect, but it's alright. I think the Panther 2 has better DPM, but this thing has more penetration and aims faster, so it's a good trade-off in my opinion. It's not like the Pershing, which loses so much penetration that it's like this has 40 penetration, for more than 40 penetration over a Pershing, and they're in the same tier. And this thing has better DPM, and it aims faster, and it's more accurate. So this gun is so much better than the one on the Pershing. This tank is not that easy to play though. You have to think about what you're doing, you have to think about what you're gonna do, and you have to be all down at all times. Like now I'm playing carelessly. For some reason I thought I didn't notice this T-44 even. Now I'm telling him originally like a boss. Now I noticed, but he already shot me, and Now the Tiger 2 will shoot me again as well, so this is a really bad play by me here. Should not have done that, it's just stupid. And the ISU comes to rescue, and D44 is gonna try to hide from me to go for the ISU, but ISU is shooting in the face. It's a weird call. I would have went for the Centurion and left the ISU to deal with the Tiger 2 first, but he didn't do it, and he got fucked. Now, just hold down, dealing with the Tiger. Should not have aimed at the cupola. Should have aimed just for the turret, but I'm an idiot. What can I do? But yeah, as I said, this tank when it's caught out in the open, it's huge and it has no armor. So don't get caught out in the open, or you're just gonna die and have a really bad game. Now, just making fun of that Tiger 2 stock turret, it's just so bad, so bad. It's like what, 150 armor or something. It's really, really, really bad turret. And you should get the turret before the gun, but this guy doesn't even have the gun. He's not even trying to shoot me, and my platoon mate finishes him off. Like, some tanks are good for like tier 8 games, but not good for tier 10 games. This tank is equally good in any tier it gets. Like, it can perform in tier 10, it can perform in tier 8 game stuff. So yeah, this tank is really, really, it has a lot of uses. It can snipe, it can be held down, it can be aggressive, it can spot because of the good view range. You don't really want to be too aggressive and spot too much, because if you get spotted you usually die, so that's not a good thing to do. But from what I've noticed, the most important skill when you drive the Centurion is patience. Don't do stupid things too early, because yeah, this tank, if you get too close to the enemies, if you can't protect your hull down position, you're gonna get fucked up really quickly, because the non-existent hull armor, the ammo rack gets damaged all the time when you're not hull down. The uh, front armor rack is in the front, in the lower plate and shit like that. So you really don't want to get shot at in this tank unless you're hull down. So yeah, patience is always a nice thing to have in this tank. As well as now, I'm think this is the best thing to do now, just to go around, take them out one by one, and just not commit to one side, not commit to one push, because that's gonna get me killed, and that's gonna not do any good for my team. And just spot them, try to do as much good as you can. Like this IS-3, for instance, he's just gonna die for no reason, and I can abuse that. That was a really bad shot though. I can abuse that IS-3, the fact that he just went and died like that, and finish off the people that he spotted. And the Panther too. Panther one thinks that he can mess with me, but he really cannot. And he's gonna die for it. And that's a nice spotting damage for me there. And now I know that the best choice is not to fight the Super Pershing, who is kind of an idiot. Well, the Yak Tiger is shooting me, so I'm just gonna go for the Yak Tiger straight away. I was thinking going all the way around, but we are too much late to mess around so much, so I'm just gonna go through the middle of the map and go behind the Super Pershing, so I don't have to deal with them, so I can deal with the Yak Tiger, because the Super Pershing is not dangerous at all. The Yak Tiger still win the game if our team just YOLO the Super Pershing one by one, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go spot the Yak Tiger instead and let the others deal with the Super Pershing if they want to get shot by the Yak Tiger then. If I went for the Super Pershing, the actor will shoot me. I probably would have spotted him even from there, but the thing is, I would have to count on my team to actually shoot the actor, and I can't really count on that. And yeah, that's a rock, by the way. But you can't count on your team to shoot the actor. They'll probably try to get the kill on the Super Pershing instead of shooting the actor, which is the only threat. So I'm just gonna go for the actor now. They actually finished off the Super Pershing quite quickly. And T-34 spots out, so this game is over now. There's no way the Yakta can pull this out anymore. He would have had really hard time doing it earlier, and now it's more or less impossible. Notice that I have 5 gold shells. With the new German TDs, I tend to take the tanks that have really nice ammo limits. I tend to take more HE than gold rounds, just because it's funny to troll those new German TDs a lot. I mean, doing 350 damage with this gun to a German TD is kind of funny. So that's why I carry so much. And here is my 4th kill. Not that much damage, a lot of spotting though, so a nice tanker badge. Why not? So this wasn't an epic game, but it's good enough. I mean, 4.1k doubled, so it's more than 2k experience with premium. So yeah, 2.7k damage done, something like that spotted as well. So can't complain about this game. It was the best play for me. I missed a lot of shots and I played bad quite a lot, but the result is still good enough in the end. So yeah, if you want a really strong tier 8 medium tank, Centurion is the way to go. It's probably the best. Yeah, it is the best. There's no question about it, really. Enough for the Centurion. Some channel shit now. Clan Wars is over. The campaign is over. And if you really read the rules, top 10,000 players with the fame points get the VK 7201 or something like that. The fail lower, the super lower, call it what you want. And guess what? I'm in that top 10 list, the top 10k list. So the fail lower is coming to this channel pretty damn soon. So can't wait for that. Wonder how long Wargaming will take to hand those out. But yeah, that's gonna come pretty soon. Hopefully my PayPal issues are resolved before Christmas, hopefully, but who knows. Yeah, that's about it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.